Hi, I'm Dada.
Hi, Miley.
And the good news, we finally got Series 14 minifigures. Woo!
Can I tell them where they're at?
Yeah, they were in a city over. We normally don't travel this far to go get Lego. However, where'd you see? Were you at a Twinkle Tots? There's a local park that does this show.
Twinkle Tots.
Twinkle Tots. It's for little kids. It's in the.
For short, it's the Nature Center.
It's the Nature Center. It's in one of those, what do you call those? What we were looking for was planetarium. They're inside the planetarium at this Twinkle Tots program, and she saw a little kid with new Series 14 minifigures. Sometimes Ryan's a little shy and afraid to talk to other little kids, but
this time I had to do this so I didn't be scared.
so she had to do it because she had to find out where we got the Series 14 minifigures at. So she did, once again, it's the city over. They have them at the Toys R Us and the Target. Well, they went to Target and we picked up, Mama actually felt through them, which she hasn't performed quite well in like picking out minifigures and stuff like that. But she picked out two really good ones, both the zombies, one with the brains tile and, one with the cheerleader, which Riley added that bow on her head. Cool hair piece on that one, and it does go well with minifigures. I thought with that weird color it might not go that great on regular minifigures. And then our brains tile, which is really cool as well, the male zombie. And these ones are actually a little bit rarer, so they should be a pretty good score. And we're really excited about it. Alright, so this Monday I woke up, I started to think about what am I going to talk about on Monday vlog. Sometimes I'll write a cheat sheet. I did have a few things written down from the week, but I realized that I fell short on a lot of my goals. I didn't get the chicken coop mock-up. I didn't even get that the sticker printed. So I was falling behind, and I didn't even read the comments. So I woke up, first thing I did is I went and read the comments, watched a couple videos on YouTube. We went over to Bricking It Up. He had our haul with the minifigures we sent over to him. So we're really excited about that, and I was hoping to catch the piano mock, but that's a whole nother story. So I woke up and I said, it's never too late. I'm watching videos, I'm looking at the comments from last week and everything, and I did. This isn't the actual sticker, but this fits on a 2x2 tile, so perfectly. So that's the sticker I'm trying to do for the chicken coop. If you, hopefully you can see that really well, because it kind of blocks out my view. But anyway, back to Kevin and Bricking It Up. I was over there, I was hoping to catch he made a music shop. Oh yeah, here he is. There it is. And that's what we didn't catch the streams. I went to bed like at 7 o'clock on Saturday, and then I woke up and was up all night, but that's beside the point. So we missed the streams. However, I did watch a little bit of the recap, and I saw that Kevin was on there, and I think that's the first time I've actually saw Kevin. But I'm really excited for his music shop mock. It's not very often that I get really excited about someone else's mock. I guess it happens about once in 3 weeks or something like that. For example, Jang Bricks came out with his raised draw bricks. Brick for Chris, I'm excited about his huge tower that he's making. I remember when Mike from 3 Brick Friends made his Ghostbuster scene mock, incorporating the use of the smartphone. I was really excited about that. Now, I saw on Instagram Kevin's music shop, and what he did is he made a building in the shape of a piano. I think it was a really great idea. I can't wait to see the inside. I hope he knows that there is a company that makes those little violins. Had I known his wife was a musician, or at least into music, I believe she's a musician, but I would have sent over a violin with our package. But yeah, I think it's, I forget who actually, Brick Forge, there it is. Brick Forge makes the custom little violins. Just one of those things I thought of that would also go perfect in a music shop. So I'm excited to see what other musical instruments besides piano, although the building is a piano, so it might just be pianos in there, who knows. So I'm just obviously really excited about that mock. Can't wait to see the inside. Really great build from the outside from what I've seen already. So just wanted to mention Bricking It Up's channel, and I can't wait to see that mock. That's a really, really sweet looking mock. Yeah, you can have one. All right, Kevin, you've just been taken by Riley. Okay, back real quick. to some of the messages I read. We were looking for a city name. Brick Wizard.
I want Rileyville or Riley City.
Rileyville or Riley City. Brick Wizard said Dadville. Fish and Brick said Rileyville or Brickland, which is close to Cleveland. So that is my personal favorite, was Brickland. Ryan said Riley City. She likes that one. And Brick Ace suggested building, BWDDAR. I don't even know my own initials to my channel. BWDDAR, which is building with Dad and Riley City. Once again, Brickland is my favorite. That's a pretty good one. It incorporates, everybody usually has the word brick in their city. I like that. Also, I was discussing with Chad's Brick Hobby. He was commenting a lot on my older reviews of some of my older sets. And I was telling him my favorite were like the hospital, the motorcycle shop, the bank, the monorail. And I started to think about, you know,
Monorail's broke now.
but our monorail's broke. We just got to buy one of those little wires. They're inexpensive. I'll pick one up pretty soon, Riley. Anyway, I made a joke like they just don't make them like they used to. And think about all the sets I just named, and think about the sets that are out there. And why doesn't Lego go back and revisit some of the ideas for these sets? I know there's a lot of true fans out there would love to see the monorail pieces come back into circulation to, first of all, drive down the inflation on the parts, but just for the fanfare of it. We love the monorail. It's awesome. It's an awesome tool to use to have that track. You know, I've seen some great videos on YouTube with them going up and up and up and up, and then I think about the cost of those tracks and how much money is they spent on doing that. I'm sure when they bought most of those, they were a little bit cheaper than they are now. But yeah, I'm still looking for some really good city sets. And I haven't seen them lately. Although I do really like the modulars, you know, the Parisian Restaurant, Green Grocer, all of those are really cool. But yeah, like another motorcycle shop, maybe definitely another clinic, hospital, something along the medical field line. And last, well, we're going to show off, Riley worked on another. I also helped Riley on one of her MOCs. We made a MOC this week as well, and it's really been fitting in with our channel name, Building with Dad and Riley. And now that we're kind of doing a weekly build, it's really nice to, you know, just get involved with her build, teach her some stuff. You know, also it's nice for me to surrender control and let her take the lead on some of the building, which I have been trying to do, and not being so controlling and tedious as I can be with some of my MOCs. But speaking of one of my MOCs, I don't, as you guys know, I don't like showing sneak peeks. I don't like giving you guys views until they're 100% finished. I am going to do a 2,000 subscriber appreciation sneak peek of my office MOC. Exactly where it is at the time I get 2,000 subscribers. I am going to place a couple orders this week so I can actually build a little bit more on it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. Not because I want to keep it a secret until it's done, but for a subscriber appreciation. I would love to do it on Holland and Ballin's live stream. Of course, I'll do it on my channel later so you guys can see it in high def. So that's basically a question that goes out to Dr. Lucky over at Thick and Bricks, or Brick or Treats, or Brick Revolution, the crew over at Holland and Ballin. Yeah, I would love to come back on once I get 2,000 subscribers, show the sneak peek of my office building MOC, and then go ahead, I'm going to do it like a week later. I'll do it on my channel to make sure you guys can see it in high def. But so sorry we didn't do as much as I had planned. At least, like I said, Monday morning I woke up and was like, I got to do something here, so I got that sticker, which means I will be trying to shoot, and this isn't, you know, just talk. Tomorrow or the next day, shoot the chicken coop MOC, and I'm going to go ahead and skip some of the hauls that we have done, and get that edited and pushed ahead of all the other videos so I can deliver on a MOC for my subscribers. But speaking of the last MOCs, let's go check out what me and Riley have worked on this week.
Okay, so it's really cool. You can see, and it's a workout place, but
It's
there's
a workout
yoga.
place. Okay. So these guys are doing some yoga over here.
There. He's what's that called again?
He's kind of like he's sitting down Indian style. He's kind of meditating.
Then she's doing a downward dog.
Yeah, she's doing the downward dog yoga pose. And look at who is that studly guy there working out?
That's Dada.
That's Dad, yeah. And look at the librarian with the new face. She's pumping some weights too. We got a little Star Wars
Thing.
bag holder hanger.
And then this is the Froyo stand where you can get Gatorades and Froyos.
Gatorades and Froyos. Hashtag it. Hashtag Froyo. And what did Riley wanted me to make a ticket at like the delis. They have those little take a number or whatever, and that's what I came up with for the little take a number. But let's go back over, and I don't know if you want to see back there. You got little Froyo dispensers.
And then she's holding up this heavy ball for 10 minutes, and Caitlin's climbing.
Caitlin's climbing, kind of doing a Ninja Warrior challenge, trying to get to the top.
Right over here and go back down.
And that girl's she's got some weights too.
And she's working up like this. It falls down sometimes.
Yeah, a little push-up bar.
Hey, I can do a Vicky move. Come on.
Once again, a small wonder. Riley, one of Riley's favorite shows, but doing a Vicky move. This one I like a lot. This is the treadmill Riley made. This one she made all by herself. I did help her with some of the stuff, like the workout bench and the guy doing yoga. But she came up with this all herself, and you can see she just put the brick zapper in there, and I left her in there because I know she does hit the treadmill. I don't know if she hits it as much as the brick adjuster, because I know he's heavy on the treadmill all the time, but I know she definitely exercises and is on the treadmill, so we left her on there, and I thought that was a great design. She used some of the scale parts from the veterinarian's office we did, and show people this little bar exercise equipment here.
She's going.
But that's it. That's our mock for this week. Are we gonna show that other mock? Okay. This is the mock that Riley built during the vlog as we were down here recording. Go ahead, explain what's going on.
Okay, so he had a mystery machine, and Luke he had a mystery machine, and then he threw it away because he wanted all that stuff. And she's on Ray's speeder. And then this is looking at the stars, and the Unicorn Girl's going like that.
What the?
And then he made that. It's this little decoration, and the mermaid's eating, and then Luke's driving. I'm trying to hold this back.
Oh, it's gonna throw him off the bike. Or is that just to hold him up?
Yeah, that's the little.
Oh, cool, awesome.
And then these are the maps you got from the mystery machine. I'm just gonna put that decoration.
Oh, that's what fell.
It's a bracelet, and this is a little cafe.
Nice.
And this is a cat hand.
No, it is a cat hand, yeah. And that's the one you built the other day. Little house. All right, well, we're going to go pump some iron, but that's all we have this week. So until next week, or we get another haul, or we complete a mock, which, like I said, hopefully will be the chicken coop. We'll see you later. Say bye, Riley.